Hey everybody, this is the last on GameCube. Welcome back to more Okami. In the last episode, we arrived here at Himiko's palace and obtained the fire tablet. In this episode, we're going to be talking to the queen herself. Mysterious music playing. No kidding, it was tight. How do you know our names? First, you knew about that funky mist and the water dragon, didn't you? You got some explaining to do. Tell us what you're up to.
My poor people. Their suffering torments me. Sickened by this mist and terrorized by the water dragon. The cries of their pain wash over me like a torrent.
We know what's going on. You're tormenting the people of this city. You must be a monster feeding off the ill will it generates. Now stop stalling and raise this grimy old curtain. Come on, show yourself, you old hag.
Isun, your words are very harsh. But you're right. It was rude of me to hide my face from you. Benevolent Amaterasu, I, Himiko, the ruler of Seion City, offer my most sincere apologies.
Yep, it's a babe. Isun.
As ruler, I can't stand by and watch my people suffer. I, Himiko, will not allow this evil to darken Seion. My prayers will not cease until we are rid of this curse. Until I have located the hateful monster's stronghold, Oni Island.
What's this about a monster stronghold? Are you saying that's the source of your city's problems? Can't say I've ever heard of Oni Island or whatever you call it. And what do you mean you're trying to locate the island? I mean, it's an island, right? It couldn't have just floated away.
Oni Island is elusive. It vanishes each day at sundown, shifting to a new location. No one knows where in the vast, wide ocean it will reappear. So, even if I wanted to dispatch an army there, it would never arrive.
You don't say. Still, why do you stay cooped up in this room all day long? I mean, what good will it do to simply pray day in and day out? Is she trying to mess with us?
This is a treasured crystal ball. My family, the Yamatai clan, has ruled Seion City forever. This crystal ball has been passed down through the generations. I can foresee the future in it. It told me you were coming. and it will tell me where in the ocean Oni Island will appear next.
Interesting. You could find Oni Island in a jiffy with that thing?
Exposing a stronghold like Oni Island demands much holy power. And if our enemies knew about my prayers, they would stop at nothing to prevent me in my mission. That is why I have locked myself away. Prayers are our only hope. But the spearhead of the enemy's forces may already be on its way.
That's a pretty good story there, Queenie. Queenie! Asoon, come on. But I'll go along with it. I mean, what the heck? I'd do anything for a pretty lady. Ah! Ah! Oh. Ow! Thanks for the warning.
Be careful. You cannot approach me now. By taking this crystal ball in my hand, a powerful magical barrier is erected to dispel any misfortune. You will be struck down by divine forces if you try to approach. This crystal ball ensures my safety. Even if my enemies learn of my prayers, the barrier will protect me from their attacks.
Talk to her again.
Amaterasu, I entreat you once more again. Will you hear my request for all the people?
Listen to what he has to say? I guess so.
Mighty water dragon now threatens the peace of the oceans. I don't know why it has suddenly turned into savagery. The water dragon is a sea god whose task is to maintain order. So though it may cause harm, we invite chaos if we try to slay it. In fact, without the water dragon, Oni Island is beyond our reach.
What the heck is that supposed to mean? Quit beating around the bush and just spit it out already.
The key to reaching Oni Island lies in the water dragon. Even if the crystal ball shows the location of the island's powerful shield will prevent us from reaching it. Any attempts to break the shield will only result in our pain. But the water dragon could break it with ease.
Excuse me?
It could form a bridge over the sea to the island.
So, you're saying that you'll reveal the location of Oni Island and the water dragon will break the barrier around it? Is that the only way to get into the enemy's stronghold? But what about the water dragon? It's out of control, right? I seriously doubt it'll be happy to help us.
That is why I must ask for your help, Amaterasu. Your powers could calm the water dragon and get it to help us. I cannot leave this palace, for my prayers require all of my energy. You are the only one who can take on this important task.
You gotta be kidding me. You want us to make friends with the rampaging water dragon? I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help Himiko or what? Help Himiko? Yes. Huh? What was that, Ami?
Oh, Amaterasu, you are truly benevolent. I entrust you with this border key. Use this key to cross the border and continue to the land beyond. It is said there is a race which controls the water dragon. They live in the sea beyond the border in the Dragonian domain. They must have some connection with the dragon's recent behavior. Please calm the water dragon and open the path to Oni Island.
And that's basically all we have to do here. Now look at the mess you got us into, Furball. Well, at least we know who's been controlling the water dragon. Let's go pay the Dragonian domain a visit. Now, I'm going to cut ahead till we get to Oshima Coast, because that's where the... I'm sure you've already seen where that entrance is located. It's located near the Mermaid Pond in Oshima Coast, but I'm gonna meet you guys over there. See you in a bit. Okay, now that we're here, we're talking to the soldier. You know, is crossing the border. What on earth did you doing something like that? Well, rules are rules. Anyone bearing that is allowed to pass here. It must be on some very important business, I suppose. I'll open the gate right away. I like how he does that to a wolf. Well, or even any animal, rather. Then again... No, whatever. Forget it. Oh, what the... Oh, wow, I had bumped. Okay, that's actually really funny. It was here is northern Oshima Coast. Now then, where's this Dragonian domain? Sounds something like something that might be under the sea, but I'd rather not have to get wet if I could help it. And it's not because I'm afraid of that pesky water dragon. It's just you swim so slow you practically put me to sleep. That's why you're afraid of the water dragon, Isun. Oh, look what the moon dragged in.
Sure, Matarasu, you enjoyed your little adventure through that hole? The city's air is sure cleared up thanks to you.
Just ignore him, maybe you'll go away. Come on, Ami.
Why so grumpy today? Didn't you notice the view? It used to be one big cursed zone around out here, but yours truly pulled off one of those divine interventions.
What?
I really wanted to wait for you two, but I couldn't stand leaving the sea in such a cursed state.
I don't blame you, Waka.
The sea of Oshima coast is back to its beautiful self. Is this what they mean by prettier than a picture, my little friend?
What's that supposed to mean, fruity boy?
Oh, just a little something I overheard somewhere. So, my little bouncing friend, you are an wandering artist, no? I want to see how beautiful your paintings are. Just one would be fine. Pretty, please?
Huh? My art's none of your business. Why should I show you anyway?
You really are in a bad mood today. You're not one of those imposters who claims to be an artist but couldn't paint a picture of his life dependent on it, are you?
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just something some old man mentioned. His grandson, who was also his apprentice, ran away from home, and he took the old man's painting of a wood sprite with him. Do you think he might claim to have painted that masterpiece? I mean, there are so many unscrupulous people out there. Sometimes it is hard to spot an imposter in the wide world of art. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Clearly you do, because otherwise you wouldn't be sweating. Now make it like a tree and leave, or you can stick around if you'd rather get sliced and diced.
Excuse me, why? You do not have to get all hot under the collar. It would appear I have struck a wrong nerve. Well, since I have no prophecies or anything for you this time, I suppose I'll just be on my merry way. Au revoir, baby.
Okay. I like how he leaves a split second before we get introduced to a new enemy. An Earth Nose. It's basically just like the Earth Mirror. It's the exact same weakness, only this is slightly weaker than the Earth Mirror. Peh. I like how it just... like that. Anyways, same thing. Earth Mirror, floor finisher, and weakness are the exact same thing. It's Veil of Mist. And there we go. And the battle's finished. Now, just letting you guys know, you're going to want to keep the moon up for this entire area, because there is a lot that you need to explore. I mean, just take a look. This is the biggest area in the entire game. It's so big that not even the map could fit into a single picture. Yeah, the map can't even fit into a single picture here. This is how big this area is. There's a crystal. Now, there are 7 stray beads nested here, but we're only able to get, like, 5 of them right off the bat. Well, technically 6, but yeah. 1 stray bead out of 5 that we're going to be getting for now. And going over here. Clover. Bloom. And there's some cats here that we can feed. It's been a while since we fed some animals. Oh, I miss that so much. Actually, I don't think we fed any animals since like episode 28 or 29 or something. And we're on episode 37 right now. Yeah, we haven't fed any animals in a very long time. Anyways, there's this shattered bridge here. Well, it's more like the cross between a bridge and a staircase. But try as we might, we cannot repair it. Yeah, it's been unrepairable for ages. I'm gonna keep the moon shining for now. Over here, there should be some foxes. There they are. Meat. Sea skeep. Okay, now going around here. We get another crystal. Mataras is jumping up. Now there is a lot of stuff that we can collect over here. Like there are a lot of clans that are underwater as well that have a bunch of treasures, just like in the regular Oshima coast. Oh, wow. I thought I jumped there. At least I thought I heard the jumping sound. Anyways, that is Oni Island in the distance. I can't take the exterior of that thing seriously, or at least not entirely, because it kind of looks like a cat. Either a cat or it looks a little bit like Batman or something. I'd say it looks more like a cat than Batman. Oh, that's the water dragon over there. He's going to keep hanging around in North Ryoshima coast. If you get too far out of the water, he's going to gobble you up. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I even learned that the hard way. Infinity Stone. Now, going over here. Okay, yeah. Now, going around here, there's going to be a lot of... Wait, no. There's going to be a lot of treasure chests in this... Or, not treasure chests. Actually, yeah, there's going to be a lot of treasure chests in this area over here. I think this first one contains a mermaid coin. Indeed it does! I'm such a nerd. Yeah, I can't believe I knew that was a mermaid coin off the top of my head. Well, then again, I played this game enough times to know where a lot of these treasures are off the top of my head. Now, up here, glass beads, it looks like. Yes, it is. I know one of these has, another one of these has a wooden bear and an wooden bear! I called it. Okay, now, I believe that last one over there has an exorcism slip M. Yup! It's an exorcism slip M. Okay, I can't believe I was able to memorize almost every treasure off the top of my head that was in this creek right here. What the heck? Okay, now that we're over here, we get another clover that's buried under stone. Friggin'. Come on! There we go. Now this guy is a merchant. In case he didn't buy the marlin rod, he has it here for... Actually, what else does he have? Oni Island. Come on. He's telling us about Oni Island. Now, what else does he have? I know he has the marlin rod. Yeah, actually, I should have waited to buy the marlin rod until now. And here we have a mermaid coin. I'm actually going to get one of these. Okay, now, we're not going to need to stock up on any food for the rest of the game. Once you defeat Orochi, you'll be able to get like 30 feed bags, each feed bag, so that's all you're going to need for like the rest of the game. I'm going to draw the moon again. I believe over here is something else. Or not. And my microphone just... Excuse me a second. My microphone just keeps moving around. My microphone stand will just not stay in its particular position, so I'm just gonna have to keep the microphone nested up my pillow, just for this reason. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Blah. Going over here, we have these kids beating up on a grown man. That Porka guy. Porka. What are they talking about? It ain't Porka, it's Orca. He's an emissary of the Dragon Palace. And he only comes for people worthy of going there. Yeah, right. Did you want not to tell any lies? This game. Yeah! Get him! I like how there's a female bully there. What do you think you're doing? Only cowards gang up on people like that. Good timing. I'm bored of playing with him now. Come on, let's go play somewhere else. Yeah, let's play! I like how they have ink all over their face. What do you think those little brats were talking about, Ami? What do they mean by a castle at the bottom of the sea? I must have dozed off. I reckon I do that a lot on the beach. Fisherman Urashima. I don't know who y'all are, but I appreciate your waking me up. When I ain't got the strength to go home, sometimes I nap here. You were sleeping? Bah, you really had us worried hunching over along like that. You're not sick or injured, are you? No, sir, I'm fit as a fiddle. I am. Just taking a nap on the beach is all. Oh, well, that's a relief. Anyway, what was that about a castle at the bottom of the sea? Would you mind filling us in? No one ever believes me about that. There's land over here in the sea here in Oshima. The Dragonians and Sea God live there in the Dragon Palace. The Dragon Palace is an amazing place. Real purty. I haven't been there in a dog's age, though. Dragon Palace? Land of the Dragonians? They're the ones controlling the water dragon. Himiko said so. So just how does one get down to that palace, bucket boy? How could big boned lad like you elude the water dragon and make it all the way down there to the bottom of the sea? The water dragon was much nicer in those days, but y'all can't just choose to go to the Dragon Palace, see? Only worthy people can go. If you're worthy, an emissary called Orca comes to get ya. So this Orca dude is an emissary from the Dragon Palace. And just how do you meet this guy anyway? Now that's one question that ain't so easy to answer. Y'all see that pier over there? That's piers where I met Orca. I was looking out to the sea when he came with the morning sun. Of course, Orca only comes if you're worthy of the Dragon Pass, I reckon. So yeah, so technically, if you want to advance in the story, you're gonna have to go over there to that pier and draw the sun. Wait till sunrise. But we're not gonna do that yet because we still have a lot to explore here. But we're going to do that in the next episode. Okay, so next time on Okami, we are going to be exploring the rest of this area. Then hopefully going to meet Orca. See you guys then.